So your schools, your libraries, many times were created by families and churches and individuals. Some of your libraries, some of your early libraries, colonial libraries, were donated by individuals. Your institutions of learning, fire department, all the things you associate with a community was brought together through these individuals operating out of a covenant. Now, obviously, if you come together out of a sense of covenant and you create a healthy, thriving community, it's going to be a good place to raise a family in. And so you have this responsibility, feeling of a God-ordained responsibility to engage in this covenantal relationship of the family with the community, which in turn creates a kind of community that's going to shelter the family. So there's synergy developed here. So in a nutshell, we started, I want to wrap this up by bringing this back to last week. We started out by talking about how there are people who see individualism as selfishness. And if you focus on individual rights and stuff like that, somehow that we're not going to create the public good. Well, the flip side of that is that you don't create the public good by creating some kind of political bureaucracy, putting someone in charge and then compensating the public's wealth and then imposing someone's idea of the public good on them. And then when it doesn't work, redouble those efforts. and keep doing it because it's not working. So obviously we haven't taxed people enough. We don't have enough resources going into this. So we haven't been able to educate the people. Well, the alternative is that it doesn't work because it violates the basic principles of human nature. That this public good is realized through this covenantal relationship, the individuals and the regeneration of the individual and the responsibility of the individual to become a mature part of his family, a productive part of the family. And the family sees itself as a productive and viable member of the church, and the church in the community. It is from the individual to the family to the church to the society. That's how the public order is created according to this covenantal theology. And so, from this understanding it's not surprise at the public order and all these social ills that we have, because we have undermined at every step of the way each one of these sphere sovereignties, and we're trying to impose some kind of bureaucratic version of the public order from the top down in usurpation of the sovereignty of each one of these, the individual, family, church. And we have chaos. We have crime going up. The education system doesn't work. You have, welfare system doesn't work. People, and we wonder why. And if you oppose it, if you join a Tea Party, and you oppose big government, and you oppose big taxes, it's because you're opposing the public good, of course. And you just don't want what is good for, No, we're opposed to this nonsense because it doesn't work, and we have a better solution.
Mm-hmm.